Hey guys, so I recently got off of a Baddie training session with Holly, and we were looking at the most impactful point since it's the beginning of the month session. We were looking at the most impactful point that we could heal about a life where me and her were in the life together. All right, so we go to this life, and it shows me a fork, and I'm like, I know what that fork looks like. I know what that fork looks like. That looks like a little mermaid fork. And then it zooms out, and it's the seven sisters with the king trident or whatever. And I'm like, okay, where did you go? And she was like, I feel like I'm on a beach. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, so this is what I'm getting. And then she was like, but I'm all alone. And I said, I know. It's really weird. You're like awful. And she's like, but I zoomed out and I'm underwater. I'm not on a beach. And I'm like, are you like on a sand shelf thing? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, why are you all alone? And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, well, ask yourself, what you doing here, girl? And she was like, yeah, she came here to be alone. And I was like, you know what? And so I Googled the 7 daughters of King Trident or whatever. And the oldest one is like the heir of the throne. And I was like, I don't know, like, are you like running away from being the heir of the throne? Like, wait, first I got the Runaway song. It's like, run away, run away, run away and save your life. But she wasn't being chased. And so I was like, okay, I'm getting this song. And she's like, yeah, it feels like I am like along the lines of escaping something. And then I was like, oh, okay, so like you don't want to be the heir or whatever. You don't want to be the heir to this throne. There's 6 other sisters. You're in a troop of 7. And I was like, well, what does this have to do with us? Like, why is the most impactful? And I was like, do you care what I think so badly that you ran away because you didn't want to be the heir to nobody's expectations, by the way. Nobody told you that you were going to be the heir to this throne. You just kind of declared it. She's like, oh my God, that's happening, and that happened in this life too. I used to take on so many responsibilities. Nobody told me to take on those responsibilities. And I was like, oh my God, that's crazy, because that's usually what happens. So yeah, we merge in with those versions of us and exchange us information, and yeah, did all the things to where it's like, girl, I don't want to be the heir either. Like, what makes you think that I'll be upset with you? Why are you caring so much about what I think in this life? I don't want to be the heir either. And nobody said that you had to be the heir. Nobody's naming heirs right now. And she's like, yeah, you're right. Okay. And so, yeah, we did like hierarchy healings and generational healings and heirloom healings and then like light bulb moments of like, nobody said this. Okay. It was really fun. I really